I'm seeing a chain. And I'm not sure if it's a bracelet or a necklace or shackles, like a freaking cuffs chain. But it's a chain. I could see the metal, the patterns of those metal pieces entangled. A chain. Maybe this represents a connection, a chain, a cord between two. And this chain is strong. It doesn't look rusty. It looks almost brand new. It's very strong. And it's connecting two ends. These two ends are not visible to me, but I can only see the chain. And the chain is stretched, meaning both ends are pulling away. But the chain prevents whatever it is from escaping. So it keeps them in place. It feels like a cord between two. I'm seeing someone fishing, and I don't know how this will be of significance, but I see a fish dead. It's not moving, and it seems to be on some type of plastic lid. It could be a lid of a cooler, and it's on top of the lid. Maybe someone is going fishing. I see someone smiling. And it's a beautiful smile. It's a bright smile. Ooh, there is pressure on my third eye. Some of you are having vivid dreams about someone that you have feelings for, that maybe you forgot about, but this person is still in your energy. This doesn't have to be a lover, but it's someone that lives in your heart and that has a space in your heart. This person consumes your subconscious. They are in the depth of you, and they come up in your dreams because they are not forgotten. You have core memories with this person. I'm seeing a child, an older person. When I say a child, it looks like someone of between the age of 7 and 13, like a young child or a grown child. And the other person is holding this child's hand. And they're looking at each other, into each other's eyes, while walking outside. Maybe going somewhere. It feels like a memory. I see, it's like the child, I'm not sure if it's a boy or a girl, but I know the adult that they are holding is a man. Could be a father figure, maybe a father, an uncle, someone that the child trusts, and someone that this adult person cares for this child's well-being or their safety. They're holding this child's hand to guide and protect. Almost feels like they're crossing a street and they're holding hands to make sure that the child crosses safely. I see a triangle from above. I don't know what that is. Almost looks like one of those designs that you see on a farm field. That triangle is on a field, cut into the grass or the plants or whatever. That it looks like a green field. And where the cut has been made, it made the plants go yellow. So it feels like I see the triangle as yellow and everything else is green. I really don't know what that means, but I can see it from above, like I am in an airplane and looking down. The more I look, the more I get lost. The more you look, the more you're lost. I feel like this is some type of symbolism. If there are things that confuse you, stop looking. The answers are from within and not without. The signs are not, not all signs that you see are for you to interact with. Some signs are there for you not to. Okay. Look, the Hangman in reverse. Not all signs are there for you to interact with. Some signs will be there for you not to interact with. So it is to stop you from interacting with. There is something that confuses you, and that confusion needs to be let go of, so that when it comes to you in the right time, you will understand it. You know, when you, like, the more you think about something, the more it becomes confusing. Especially when it's something that you don't understand. It's not telling you to move away from it or to engage with it. It's to allow it be. So that when it reveals itself to you, it's really, because everything that you know, everything that exists, you know within. You are part of the existence. So allow things to flow to you in their own time. Don't try to force meaning to something that you don't understand, because that is how you misinterpret a meaning. So I see a bit of confusion in your energy. It could be regarding someone. There's something that you don't understand about this person. And this is telling you, the more you try to understand it, the more it will confuse you. So stop trying to understand something that is confusing you, because the answer will come to you, perhaps in your sleep. So make sure you take notes of your sleep, or your dreams, or the messages that you receive in your dreams. If this is someone that you're trying to understand, it's telling you, let go of that trying. Because you will understand this person when the time is right. So in a way, it's telling you, let go, let go, let go, let go. Stop overthinking. I mean, Virgo, you overthink naturally. The connection that you are feeling with this person is very much alive and present and real. But everything else that comes with it will come to you within divine timing. So stop trying to find the answers, because you will end up disappointing yourself, because you will misjudge and make the wrong assumptions. And instead of resisting the energy, work with it. Instead of putting yourself in stagnation, go with it. Don't resist it. Because the more you resist it, the more confusing it will be. Let go. Let go. You have other things that you need to focus your energy on. While you let go of someone or something that is consuming your mind, focus on the other things that you can understand. Everything else will play as it should be when the time is right. Everything that is hidden will be revealed to you when you stop focusing on it. So the more you focus on something, the more it gets distorted. The more it gets confusing. Like, this is actually a practice some do to, I don't know for what, I forget, but there is a technique where you look at something and then it changes shape. So I think it's a mirror technique. Okay, so I do not advise you do that. I do not advise you do that. Okay, be careful, because that is actually very dangerous. But I'm gonna tell you of the technique, but do not try it. Okay, it's really dangerous. Do not try it. I repeat. Okay, this is a warning before I even mention the technique. So the technique is basically there has been an experiment where people look at themselves in the mirror, and the longer they look in the mirror, the more they see. And when I say they see, I mean their image of themselves get distorted. The image of themselves gets to take shapes and move, because you're focusing so much that you start to imagine things or see things. And when I say imagine things, it is the scientific finding of that imagination. But that's actually when you go out of body and you see spirit around you. Some people see monsters around them, right? Because they stare into themselves for too long that they experience out of body and they start to see things. So this technique is kind of like as close as I try to explain it to you. Stop focusing on something so much that it becomes distorted. You start to see things that aren't there, technically. Okay? The mirror technique, which is the closest that I can think of that describes what you're going through. Okay, Virgo? So in a way, I'm telling you to stop focusing on looking at something for so long that you're trying to understand it and end up misunderstanding it. You know what I mean? Yeah, do what you do best. Do what you do best for now and leave the rest. I almost choked. And leave the rest for it to reveal itself to you in the future, because it will reveal itself to you in the future. You will see signs, you will see some type of communication that comes through that will reveal things to you about that person, because I feel like it's about a person. But if it's not about a person, that can apply to anything. Whatever that you're trying to understand, you will understand without having to focus on it. Again, because the more you look at something, the more you will misunderstand it. Because your mind will try to make sense of it and keep on trying to make sense of it, because that is where your focus is at. So, change your focus, and then you will allow this energy to reveal itself to you as it is, instead of you focusing your energy on it and kind of distorting that image, which will give you a false sense of assumption or a false sense of judgment. Okay? I feel like the message is repeating, so I'm gonna leave it there. Best of luck, Virgo. I will see you soon.